Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Man City leave it late and score one of the most bizarre goals in the history of the Premier League. Maybe 15, 16 yards offside. Rodri challenges for the ball. Bernardo Silva scores a fantastic strike. VAR checks it and deems it legal. So far, 4 ex-referees have come out and said absolutely atrocious decision. It was not a goal, clearly offside. Mings controls it. And then the man who's offside challenges. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe what I have just seen. Sometimes we see referees make these marginal mistakes. Millimeters offside. Subjective, whether it was a foul or not. Was it a dive? Was it play acting? But 15 yards offside. 15 yards offside. I've never in my life seen such a bad decision. Never in my life seen such a bad decision. And listen, Aston Villa, they'll feel a little hard done by. They had opportunities prior to that where they could have taken the lead in this game. It would have changed the course for them. But what a touch Manchester City have had tonight. What a touch they've been given. They've been bonus and gifted 3 points. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. And if I was a Manchester City fan right now, I would be feeling on top of the world. I'd be on top of the world winning a game like that. You deserved it with the overall play, but you were not going to score in open play. You were not going to break them down. It was a dot on the cards. I would be over the moon if my team just won a game by scoring the most illegal goal I've ever seen in the history of the Premier League. Barring the ball not crossing the line, that's a madness. I cannot believe it in any way, shape, or form. If you think the goal should have stood, you can call into the show. We're going to share the link in a few moments. Smash that like button for us. Man United kicking off in about 10 minutes' time. We'll be live after that game as well. But I said it before. I'll say it again. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It says here, imagine a Man United fan complaining of a bad decision. You scored a goal after full time. No, there was a handball given that was missed during time and no rules were broken. Today, according to the letter of the law, Rodri was offside. That's what I'm confused about. And for me, listen, if City go on to win the league, they go on to win the league and deserve it. I'm not talking about marginal calls here. I've never, ever seen it. And the only reason you saw a penalty given after the full-time whistle went is because of VAR. It's allowed to go back and change decisions that they had missed. I can't believe it. Honestly, when I saw the replay, I thought I'd be offside. Clearly offside. But it's a madness. Look, aside from that goal, Manchester City played very, very well. Just couldn't finish their dinner. Villa run out a bit of steam in the end, but will probably feel themselves a little bit unlucky. A lot of people saying it's salty. So you think it's salty to say it's crazy that a team just scored a goal that was 15 yards offside? That's you. That's a madness, bruv. I've never seen a decision like it in my life. City tonight should feel like the cat that got the cream. It's like winning the lottery on Saturday, buying a ticket on the Wednesday and winning it again. It's the most outrageous decision in the history of decisions ever in the Premier League. It's actually worse than when Roy Carroll dropped the ball behind the line. At least at that one, there was no replays and is in like VAR. And the linesman was like 30 yards away, couldn't see it. This is mad. Absolute madness. I'm looking at it again now. The linesman can see he's offside. The more I watch it, the more crazy it gets. Wow. But there we go. There we go. Someone here sent me the rules. It says, yes, it goes, if the ball is deflected off a defender or the defender makes a deliberate save, it's offside. Only when a defender deliberately plays the ball is it not considered offside. Oh, hang on a second. Yes, if a ball is deflected off a defender or the defender makes a deliberate save, it's offside. Only when a defender deliberately plays a ball is it not considered offside. Yeah, I understand that part, but you're showing a very limited view of the law here. Peter Walton spoke about it, a professional referee that understands the law inside out. The ball was controlled, and then a player that came from an offside position challenged for the ball. It makes it offside. It's a mistake. It's a mistake by, again, according to what we've heard from people that understand the legalities of it more than I do, have said that. But there we go. Comment here says, embarrassing decision. ITN says clear cheat, red card on the manager as well. I mean, the penalty added insult to injury as well, didn't it? It did add insult to injury. But listen, these things happen in football. Man United have to bounce back tonight. Terry, they explained it by the letter of the law. It wasn't offside because Mings played the ball, controlled it. I don't know. Not according to Peter Walton. For me, it's offside. Mings, if Rodri doesn't go for the ball, is that how it works? Then why don't you just sit a man in the offside position all the time, and then he can run in and challenge defenders from the back? I don't know if that's true. I don't know. And again, maybe it's an interpretation of these rules. I've heard one referee say it was offside. I've heard Peter Walton, Graham Poll, and there was a tweet from another referee, Madley maybe, someone, I'm not too sure who, the guy that's reportedly had sex with a dog. They've all said it was offside, but there we go. Jackson says, from a Liverpool fan, Peter Walton just read the rules on BT Sport. The deliberate attempt from Mings, it's onside. It's a madness. It don't make sense, though. It don't make sense. So I'm just saying this now. No, this ain't no salt. So by that rule, you can just have a man stand offside, play a ball to him. He doesn't go for it. And then as soon as say it goes to the goalie then touches it. He then challenges the goalie. He's suddenly onside. It's a weird rule. Mings only controlled the ball the way he did because the player was coming towards him. I don't know. For me, it's offside in my opinion. He lets it run. I don't know. I don't know the law that well. For me, it's offside. Maybe that's the again, this is the thing with the law. Maybe it's the interpretation, but there we go. A lot of people saying I'm rattled. Of course I'm rattled. I don't understand how a guy scored a goal 15 yards offside. But there we go. Maybe we are all wrong. Maybe this is going to be an education piece for us. I'm just going by what Peter Walton said live on the air. The player, does he not become active because he's then challenged for the ball? I swear I've seen offside given for the same thing. I swear I saw one only a few days ago. Nah. Hang on then. So what happened the other day? So what happens? I've seen this loads of times. Ball goes long. One defender heads it. Say at the full right back, and then the centre back goes up for the header, and they call it back for offside because when it was kicked long by the centre back, the defender, but the striker was already offside. And they said he's come from an offside position. But if a defender played it, he's no longer offside. That's why I'm confused. That don't make sense to me. Okay, here we go. Jammer says Terry Peter Walton took back what he said and said by the law it's onside. I'm fine to accept that then live on the air. I went by what Peter Walton said, who's a pro. So that's why I've been led down that path. But explain to me now. So I want to make sure I know this is onside. So tonight, Cavani stands offside. We play a long ball. The fullback wins his header. Deliberately played the ball. Then if Cavani wins it off of him, he's onside. Because I swear I've seen players get called offside for that before. That's why I'm confused. But overall, look, they got the win tonight. Manchester City. I think that rule needs looking at. How does that make any sense? Nah, man. Absolute madness. They get the win, though. They go top of the league. It's over to Manchester United now. We're going to be live at full time. After Fulham Manchester United. Can they respond? The big fear for Man United now will be a feeling of like a flat feeling in a changing room. By the way, to all of our members and our paying members, we've added new emojis for you in honor to City. Just want to say as well, like we've added now the City badge, as you can see. We've added the Leicester City badge. We've added a KDB badge and a few other badges as well. And of course, the Football Terrace emoji as well has been added. So you guys can have that there. Terry, the new rules made by the IFAB, if an opposition team player controls the ball, then it's a new phase of play. Therefore, Rodri isn't offside. Controls it. Then teams have got to start exploiting that. Just play a man offside and almost pass the ball to the defenders so they control it. Oh, no, we accidentally go to the defender and then nick it off them. That's a mad rule. So that's why if they head the ball, that's not considered control. Fair enough. Fair